Well, hello. This is Josh Shoemaker, CMO of EverlastingCreators.com, and on behalf of my wonderful wife, Christina Shoemaker, the CEO, we welcome you to the Everlasting Creators live streaming show. This is episode number 42, 5 blogging mistakes to avoid in 2023. Get a little sip of coffee. So, wow, we're almost coming to a close of the 2022 and we're coming into 2023. Okay, we're in a tight economy, somewhat, but this is where the millions are made. This is when the kings and queens of live streaming and content creation will rise. Just saying. We will um I don't even know what I want to say. That's awful. But we're, you know, so let's talk about a little bit about live streaming. Okay, for 2023. Now is the time. And I keep saying that. Every day is a time. I watched a video of a lady, actually two different videos. They were kind of similar, but I'll bring this into the live streaming thing. Okay, what it amounted to was if you if your kid or you started, I think it was the age of 25, but let's just say that whatever age, let's just move it back to, let's just say your kids start making money or you got a job, but not past the age of 25. If you took and put back $100 a month for till you for until you became $100 a month religiously until you were at the age of 65, and you put that into a Roth account. Now I'm going to bring this back into internet marketing live streaming because it really fits in place if you think about it. Okay, so if you did that by the time your child, or if it's you're of this age, um, by the time you became 65, you would retire with a million. It was like over a little over $1 million. Now I know that sounds crazy, but here's the crazy part. If if you waited and you took away 10 years, you waited 10 more years, so the age of 25, the age of 35, and you did it, you would only have $300,000 in the bank, something like that, by the age of 65. So you would have lost $700,000 because you didn't get started. So, what I'm trying to say to you with live streaming, if you don't get started, you are only hurting yourself in the long run. period. And that's sad. Sorry, I have to send a message out here. Um, tell me to remind that the live streaming should have started, but it already did. So that is what I'm trying to explain to you. That if you don't get started now, you're only hurting yourself. So every year that you do not get involved in video, think about every year hurts you. Let's say you wait. So that scenario was 10 years. So 1 year equals 2 for live stream. So you hurt yourself in 2 years. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. So the point was they were telling you that if you didn't if you didn't invest and you waited 10 years later, you were going to lose so much money. So the deal is you can't afford not to live stream or be on video, record a video, and upload a video. So maybe the video is not live, but you record and upload. Video is going to be king. I'm telling you, like TikToks and things like that are coming forward. So that is part of that. So I just thought I'd shoot that out there. Now there was another lady that said, you can pay your kid $12,000 a year. I'm going to use the even number, $12,000 a year to work in your business, and it's a write-off. Okay, you don't have to. I don't think you have to give them a W-9 or something. I don't know. There's something there that if your kids work in your business, blah blah blah. So just think if you took that money that you're paying your kids and they put that money back. The thing was, she was saying like in so many years, excuse me, they would be millionaires. So just a little tidbit of how you're hurting yourself by procrastinating. And I know how you feel because I'm there. I'm still procrastinating about stuff. Um, and things I don't do and I should be doing. Okay. And when you get out of the game and try to get back in the game, it's like 5 times harder. And I told you all that a couple weeks ago, like when I got really sick. And it was hard for me to get back into the kick, but I mean, I can, but it was hard. It really was. I mean, when you're sick for almost what was it, 2 to 3 weeks, it was awful. Okay, and it doesn't take just some little personal background. I don't want to know. Oh, I feel so bad for you. I do have a weak immune system, and but I have learned with the secret, and I keep trying to tell myself, but I just want to kind of say this that I'm still getting over that one, and now I think I got something else again. So I keep trying to tell myself I'm not going to get sick. I'm not going to get sick. That's and that I'm healthy because I believe that positive self-talk. So now we're talking about mindset. That if I would sit all day and say, "Josh, you're getting sick. Oh my, you're getting sick." By the end of the day, I'd be sick. I'll give you the story. There was this guy that got up perfectly healthy one day. He went to work, and the employees decided they were going to play a trick on him. So, what they did was they said they were going to tell him that he looked sick. They all got together, a couple of them. So, he walks in. He walks in the office. The first employee he sees is the secretary. So when he sees the secretary looks at him and says, my, you okay? You don't look too good." And the guy looks at the secretary, and he's like, "Oh, really? I feel fine. I feel fine." So he walks a little farther. He gets closer to another coworker, and they look at him and say, "Are you running a fever?" And he says, "Yeah." "No," he says, "no." But sweat starts to come to him. And he's wiping his face a little bit. He says, "I don't know. You might want to go to the doctor's." Makes it on back. He sees his boss, and his boss says, "Man, you're looking awful pale. You sure you're okay? You might want to go back home. You're not looking too good." So the guy goes and sits down in his little cubicle. He's sitting there for a little bit. All of a sudden, he's like sweating. He looks at himself in his phone. He looks pale and sees all this sweat. His stomach starts to hurt and all this stuff. So he calls the boss. He said, "Listen, I gotta go home. I'm feeling sick." And his boss went, "What?" Thought he was crazy. He said, "No, man, I'm feeling sick." So the moral of the story was mindset, subconscious mind. I talk about that a lot. I think it's very important that you have a proper mindset before you do anything. So the guy got sick and he wasn't even sick. So with the secret talks about that. Uh, there's the app called The Secret. There's the movie called The Secret. There's actually two of them. Uh, you need to watch both of them. But it's really been helpful. Uh, Now, what I want to say is I paid for the because it's $5. It was to me it was worth it. um, so I can show you this. You can kind of see what the apps look like. Now, the paid one, there is a free one, so you could use the free one. But the paid one, um, this is daily. Wait a minute. I think it was a super app. I liked so secret. The one there was two of them that I did pay for. One I got free because I already had money and I wanted to use it up. So this is the secret, the money app. So you can put certain things on there, um, daily inspirations, things like that. But it's been very interesting using that. So we're going to get on here. I keep talking about a bunch of crap. It's not a bunch of crap. To me, it's been motivating. Sometimes we need something just to motivate us throughout the day. So my our recommendations from Everlasting Creators is even if you only get the secret app, it's called The Secret. Uh, if you only get it, and it is for Android and iPhone, we have iPhones. It will give you something to motivate you throughout the day. So, that being said, I better add the stream here. So we have episode number 42, 5 blogging. mistakes for 2023 that could give you a headache. So, again, we'd like to welcome you to Everlasting Creators Community, where we're happy that you are here. We are glad that you're in our community. And if you are not in our community and you're watching us on the Facebook page, hey, go on over to, we'll have a link going over to facebook.com. Facebook.com/groups/Everlasting Creators. And you can go over there, answer a few questions, and become a part of our group. So, a lot of people say, I already belong to 1,000 groups. Okay, you will not belong to any better group than this. I put the link in the comment section. Over in our group, we are giving you tons of quality content, short memes. I call them memes. They're little just posters of things to think about. We have a couple of surveys over there that we are monitoring. Uh, the other thing, we have all the guides, like 40 guides over there. Y'all can take that stuff and learn for free because you're a part of the group. And the group now is private, so if you don't belong to part of the group, you can't get them for free. Okay. The other thing is, I put the link in the comment section. I think I said that. But those are some of the things you get. We're also offering the 5 for 5, where we have 3 different versions. Okay. We have the 5-day, 5 people, 5 days, newbie challenge, and we're going to take five people, and it could be more. I can do more than that. I just chose 5. And listen, if there's only 1 or 2 of you sign up, I'm still going to do it with you. Okay, just so we know. I don't care if only one per. It's not fair that if one person wants it and somebody wants in part of the other group. But you got to set up a. I need to have a 15-minute call with you because I'd like to know you a little bit. So the 5 for 5 challenge, we have the 5-day content challenge and the 5-day live streaming challenge. Okay. So the live streaming will be, hey, here we're going to work on how to set up live streaming, whatever you need to do, how you need to do it. Content creation, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create content. We'll talk about it. We'll witch thing around. We'll ask questions. If I don't know the answer, I'll find the answer for you. But we're going to have those 5 challenges, and I'm going to do all 5 of them. So if we have 5 people, 10 people for the 5 for 5, and 20 people for the content challenge, this and that, I'll work it in. And even if there's only 1 for one thing, I'm still going to give you the training. It'll just be one-on-one, you and I. How about that? The best training that you can get. One-on-one. Free. And it's free. Okay. I already know what works. We know what works at Everlasting Creators, okay? So that's what I'm going to tell you. We already know what works. So, anyhow, you can join us live every night. And I do need to update the slide. You can join us in the morning at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. live streaming. There will be a live stream at 10 and 8. So the other thing is, while we're live streaming, if you find any value of any of the things that we're offering, I just ask, hey, please hit the thumbs up, like, share, do whatever. And we greatly appreciate you showing your love. So the other thing, here's the deal. Are you new to the digital marketing world? Are you expert? somewhere in between. Listen, I don't know that, okay, but here is what I'm going to tell you, okay. Even if you're at the right place at the right time. We have, we have offer innovative ideas with no BS. And if you're new to the live stream, the innovative part is thinking outside the box, and the no BS stands for no bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and make up crap about stuff I don't know about. I'm not going to sit here and talk about my personal life and this and that. I'm talking business with you. That's what I'm talking. So you can go over to the group and you can see some of these things, how to properly live stream and blah, blah, blah. You can see these. I'm not going to go through them all. Most valuable free tips, uh, how to change your mindset. Um, so, that being said, I just want to tell you, y'all been doing this shit all wrong. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. I know you are. Most of you are. That you'll learn why and how to fix it over in a group or joining one of the challenges. Okay? That our methods are so simple that you, your husband, your spouse, your significant other, excuse me, is going to be so pissed at you for wasting all your time and money on crap. The shiny object syndrome. So keep in mind, keep an open mind, and I'm going to give you great quality content. That's what we offer. Is quality content with no BS. So you can get that over there. I already put the link in the group. That's over at facebook.com/groups, Everlasting Creators. And again, like I said, we don't know where you're at. So I try to stay very consistent in our slides and things. So we're going to start the stream now with 5 blogging mistakes to avoid in 2023. So there we go. Now I come back here. Oh, here I am. I'm back. So, 5 blogging mistakes you can make in 2023. So blogging mistakes refer to the steps most newbie bloggers make. They take these steps in the beginning of their blogging career and end up frustrated because they ultimately figure it out that it should change what they're doing. Okay. Uh, Today what we're going to talk about is the next level. Okay. So the realization of blogging mistakes takes time. Okay. It's hard for us to admit that we're screwing up. Okay. But smart people, entrepreneurs, you realize that at some point that you have done something wrong along the way. We all have. Getting traffic, and a lot of times the things that we are doing wrong are simply uh, easy, and we know that we're doing them wrong. Sometimes we just need told we're doing them wrong. Okay. So some of us though, we're a little late. We're doing it wrong. We're a little stubborn. I'm going to say I'm probably the more stubborn one. So, are you a little bit worried about your blogging? Have you ever thought that your blog isn't progressing? Have you been blogging for a year now and not made any money? How many of you like that? Well, make sure you read the next part, which you're not going to read it. Well, I'll throw it up on the screen. I put read in there, but you know, I'll throw the screen up on there. It's okay to be someone who started out on his or her own and made the mistakes. We all, I'm telling you, we've all made the mistakes. We've all, I've been where you've been. Okay. Hell, maybe I was been where you've been longer than you've been where I've been. Okay. You got to remember, I started out HTML, studying, nobody to help. Back when the internet come out, I remember how I was in real estate. I was a real estate entrepreneur, made good money then. But just like any niche or anything, here's the lesson that I learned. Okay? This is a fact, and I'm not afraid to admit it now. Okay? I made over $1 million in real estate. I simply did. And I lost over $1 million. You know why? Because I didn't listen to my mentor. Okay? Because I thought I was smarter than him. He knew better than me. And I don't know why I thought that, because let me tell you something. He was worth way more than me. I don't even know, but he lived a simple. Him and his wife lived simple. They set their grandkids up to be financially free. Yeah, trust. How about that damn legacy? But I tell you that story because I learned. But eventually, you need a good mentor. You need to kind of quote unquote, and I hate to use the word partner, but you should find somebody that can mentor you, or you need to find somebody that you can watch that's not going to lead you astray, that's going to give you good quality content and send you down the right path. Whether that be me, whether that be somebody else, I don't know. Maybe you just can't relate to me. Okay, I can't relate to people, so I know how you feel. But sometimes I have to listen to that person because that person's speaking maybe what I need to hear, even though I don't want to hear it. But we all make mistakes, we all learn, and we all grow. Okay, mistake number one: creating the filler content. Okay, so I like to put that up there. There it is. So, number one: creating filler content. The filler content refers to the form of content that's being created without, preferably, the quality of the content and the purpose of the content that doesn't look promising. Okay, ultimately, it doesn't help the reader. So the length of the content doesn't matter in terms of quality. What matters is how much the content helps the people. So if I keep, so let's call filler, like for me, the word filler means the words like the, to, the, that, is, and, if, or, but, things, stuff like that. That to me is like filler content. Or rambling on about something and not giving me the facts. That's filler content to me, just so we're on the same page. The difference between quality content and filler content, uh, a long, in-depth article may not be helpful for the audience, as size doesn't matter. Here's the deal. So let's think about that. I'll finish up a little bit on just some of the stuff. But it could also help build the blog and build your reputation. Okay. Um, but here's the deal. Think about this. Just because you have a bunch of content, boom, I got 10,000 words here. But out of those 10,000 words, this much of it is quality. And let's just say I'll show you my 10,000 word report for $7.95. Let's use $7.95. It always seems to be nice. And I come up with the same thing, and I say, I'll show you my $7.95 report. No fluff, no filler. We'll be in good competition there for a while until people realize that, hey, look at this shit. This guy. So here's the deal. So let's say maybe because you've got 10,000 words, let's just say, I'm just going to say 100 people buys yours and 50 buys mine. Now those 50 customers, seeing that I give them the same content that you gave them, but yours was long and lengthy. I throw up another product, another thing. Same prices. You do it too. Both of us the same subject, blah, blah, blah. I'll bet you I'll sell 500 now and you'll sell 50. Most people want to get to the result. Most people want quality content. So, you'll find every successful blogger and content marketer preaching on creating the highest quality content for the audience. Of course, though, you know, creating the filler content would be an ultimate mistake to avoid. It is a big no. Okay. Mistake number two. Who thinks they know what mistake number two is? Mistake number two is recommending the products without using them. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to say, I never even thought about this when this was on the slide. Could you imagine? That's like so unethical for me to tell you how great something is that I never even used it. Our promise to you is that, okay, one of two things, and I've said this before. If I promote something, it has to be from somebody that I trust, period, has got a great reputation, and I know for sure that they're going to give it with all their heart. Number two, let's say it's a physical product. If I haven't used it, but I was there while somebody used it, or a close person used it that I personally know and know that they would not lie to me, said that this worked well. And I will even say that, hey, so and so used that foam stuff. They said it worked great. I don't know because I haven't. That's where the ethics come in. Okay. So don't ever. I'm telling anybody that's watching this right now, or anybody in our group, do not ever do this. If you cannot get a review copy of something, a software, a product, and you don't read it and you promote it, I'll probably kick you out of my group. Okay? Because I want good people, okay, trustworthy people in our group. So don't make the mistake of recommending a product without using them. And again, whether it's, physical, whatever it may be, and if you're part of my group and I find out you did, I will kick you out. Okay? Only because ethics are involved. So this is a huge lesson in blogging and affiliate marketing. You often find bloggers promoting the products that they've never used personally. So how can you even think of promoting a product? I mean, I just went through this. How could you? The thing of it is too. How could you even think of it? Okay, well, think about that you've never used. It has a huge impact too uh, on your affiliate conversion. The readers are likely to think that the blogger didn't use it himself. Okay, how can you possibly uh, be sure about the product if you've never used it? I mean, seriously. So, but this is the things that happen when you're new. So, newbie bloggers who think every visitor is the same, and if somehow they get an affiliate sale with that strategy, they become a firm believer that this is the right way to move forward. And that is not the right way to move forward. But saying something is great and you've not used it. Okay? So I'm just going to tell you that. Period. So I just can't imagine me or anybody telling somebody how great a product is and they've never used it. But there are people out there who do that. And I want you to know that there are always people out there. So the purpose of of writing a review anyhow for somebody or giving a testimonial is because you used it. I can sit and look at people's testimonials and I just like, they didn't use that. There's no way in hell. I'm reading the thing and I'm like, they don't even mention this. And you're talking, what the heck? Where are you getting that from? Okay. So it's kind of crazy. Mistake number 3, mixing up the multiple niches. So, one of the mistakes newbie bloggers do make while starting their blog journey is that they don't stick to their niche. And I've preached on this and preached on this. If your niche is dogs, or whatever part of dogs is, you don't talk about damn cars or anything like that. Okay? And I mean, talk about cars as in, you don't, if you're going to use like cars as in, don't get me wrong, because I should clarify that because some people won't understand. If you're talking about your dog, yeah, we was going down the road and my dog did this in the car, that's okay. But if you get on there and you talk about, yeah, this is how you fix the Cadillac converter in my car, and then the next day you get in there and you say, yes, this is how you groom the dog, and the next day you say, this is how you clip your dog's tail. Oh, and the next day you say, and this is how you curl your hair with a curling iron. And the next day you do this, and the next day is that, and then you're back to dogs. That's mixing up multiple niches. You confuse the hell out of your reader. Okay, so so But the problem is you're new. So you're trying to cover a whole lot of shit. I'm going to say you feel that you need to because you're just trying to figure everything out. I've told you before, consistency, 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 consistency. At least try to get one thing right in the beginning. Be consistent on what you're posting about. Stick to your niche. Consistency. At least get that part out. Okay? So, it's a kind of lesson that bloggers learn along the way. We've all learned that, because we're excited and we're trying to make some money. So, yeah, I'm going to promote this, I'm going to promote that. But yeah, my niche is this, and that's not. But because Johnny said so, that's why we do it. Okay, you're excited. We got to tone it down a little bit and get you into being consistent. So, the purpose of uh, mentioning the problem of mixing up multiple niches is that a newbie blogger, okay, newbie bloggers think that this is going to raise up their conversion rate. Okay, they're trying to analyze the content strategy and figure out whether or not they're creating content for the exact audience. And I'm going to tell you, you're not. Okay, you think that by talking about multiple things and multiple niches that your conversion rate is going to go up. It actually does harm to your conversion rate. I'll tell you that. Consistent, stick to your niche, and move forward. Don't stray away from the straight line. Now, once you start making good money, and maybe you want to, so maybe your niche, like for us, is newbies, helping newbies out and helping them out with live streaming and get going. But maybe later on, we want to start working in affiliate marketing. We can do that, newbie and affiliate marketing. Here's how a newbie does affiliate marketing. You're going to say, well, Josh, that's been around forever. There's always somebody teaching that. Yep, you're right. But let me tell you something. Times have changed. Things change. Trend changes. We're keeping up with the trends. Okay. We're watching everything. We're producing quality content. We're building massive followers. We know what our audience wants. Okay. So we're going to move on to mistake. What's mistake number 4 is writing up. Yeah, writing up for affiliate sales. So nobody would like to put the affiliate sale behind the back and something. Nobody would like to put the affiliate sales behind the back and focus on something else. And blogging, uh, we would have to do this ultimately if we want to make money. Okay, period. Uh, Blogging is about loyalty, and in this blogging and social media posting, just so we know, I need to clarify that. To me, it's the same. Now, it's the same. Back then, you only had blog. Some people still like blogging. Some people don't like social media, and some people can still drive lots of traffic to their blog, and that's where they give their content. They don't post it on social media. But I'm going to tell you, and maybe I'm wrong, because I just thought about this, because everybody always says email marketing is dead. Is blogging dead? I don't believe it is. I believe that blogging and social media will be here for decades to come. Okay? So, blogging is all about loyalty, trust, and honesty. And it is. You need to keep those. It says a lot about you. You can make a lot of money with blogging, but if you come up and say, "Yo, I just want to make money here," then trust me, you're never, ever, 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 ever going to make any money. People mostly make money off their blogs when they have a loyal audience and have a strong bond with their audience. Period. I told you, you don't jump in this world and into the internet marketing world and you just start selling right away because you're gonna fall flat and you get mad and say this shit don't work. Well, it don't work because you don't listen. Go out there half cocked and you know shooting at whatever, and you ain't gonna hit nothing if you do that. If you start selling right away, I'm just telling you. Um, these mistakes are, when you make these mistakes like that, they're towards affiliate marketing. It's because you figured out that blogging is a way to make money, and you clearly start seeing PPC ads will never be, oh my gosh, going to make hundreds of dollars in the beginning. Okay, so affiliate marketing becomes a valuable option for you to move forward. So now coming back to the point. Okay, let's swing back around. I kind of off subject there. With a newbie blogger gets to know a little bit about affiliate marketing. He thinks affiliate marketing is just about promotion and selling affiliate sales, which is clearly not anywhere close to what affiliate marketing is. In fact, affiliate marketing is based on trust, loyalty, and honesty. It is. If people can't trust you, you're not honest to them, and they're not loyal to you, they are not going to buy. I don't care what you do. So, mistake number 5, absent of relationship building. Excuse me. So, another mistake that newbies bloggers make is that uh, when relationship building, they don't know how to build a relationship. Okay, either they turn into a spammer. He thinks this commenting is some kind of CEO magic. It's not. Jeez. And the fact it will fulfill a promise uh, that they've done some good. Okay. In fact, in relationship building is based on mutual respect, not spamming. Just because you go out there and you just comment on something, yeah, that's great. No, please, no. Oh, you need to offer valuable content to people so you can build that relationship. So whether you're connected on social media or through the blog subscription, it really, if you really want to build a relationship with other bloggers, then give them some time. It takes time. You can't just jump in there and say, "Yeah, I'm so and so, I'm the greatest person in the world," blah 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 blah. Okay? Give people an honest review. Leave great comments on people with value. And also, so the value part is you want to share something that helps them. That's what I'm talking about, value. Here is value. And we kind of, sometimes I do it in the beginning of the live stream, sometimes I don't. But here is giving you value right away in the beginning. I tell you that if you are live streaming, and most people don't know this, okay, that if you're using Google Chrome and you're live streaming, You need to go up, make sure, number one, and mine's not, so I didn't do it yet today, but make sure you keep Google Chrome updated. Your browser should always be updated. Make sure it's updated. Chrome tells you, hey, update it. The other thing is, I tell you, if you're live streaming in Google Chrome, go to the three little dots up in the top right hand corner, go down to settings, click extensions, and see what extensions you have going on. You might have 100 of them there that you authorized that to work in your browser, and you're wondering why your computer's slow. That's why. That's another part of it. So not only will it help speed up your browser, it will make your live streaming show more. Uh, we had a delay. Like I would talk like this, blah blah blah, and then go across. I mean, I could see it like 5 seconds. It was like awful. I was like getting pissed, and I couldn't figure it out and couldn't figure it out. And I went. So I talked to a tech, and he said, "Josh, did you ever think about your extensions?" I went, "Are you serious?" Sure as shit. The extensions. As soon as I went down, I was like, when did I do this? And I knocked the extensions off. My browser loads faster, and the live stream synced hand in hand. We're probably like 1 second, maybe on a delay. But that's also too because StreamYard is very, very a powerful live streaming tool. Um, we have a link when the thing went out, but if you can't find that link here, I'm gonna put that link in the comment section because StreamYard is just one of the greatest streaming softwares platforms that I just know. It's so easy to use. It's hard to even screw up. I mean, I was thinking. I mean, you could make up a tutorial for StreamYard, but it's so easy that I could probably put that I know for a fact that within a half an hour and maybe let's just say an hour max, we could get online together and I could share my screen and I could show you how to use StreamYard. That's how easy StreamYard is. Okay, I put that link in there. That's an affiliate. Show us some love. If you don't have StreamYard and you want StreamYard, we use the top plan because I got a good deal on it. Thank you, StreamYard, for offering such a good deal there at Black Friday. So we upgraded. I had to. It just doesn't make sense because we use the platform so much, and I know what how the business is going in 2023. We're just going to explode with this whole thing. Period. We're going to explode. We're going to rock the social media world. We're going to rock live streaming because we're building. We're going to have trust. People, I want people to trust me. I will do nothing intentionally to bamboozle you. And if you think that, you're wrong. It just ain't gonna happen. So that being said, okay, I just want to kind of put that out there about the social media and things like that. So basically, in conclusion, uh, Everlasting Creators' purpose is to help guide newbie bloggers to identify the common mistakes that most bloggers make. Okay. Do you know what was the idea to help y'all because I want you to learn how to make money online without paying for a bunch of crap. Okay. Now you're eventually going to have to pay for stuff. Sorry for the notification. That was a super app. That was a super secret app. You gotta get it. It's telling me that I got to. Let's see. Let's see before we go. It's my affirmation. So the positive things I should be talking about, and I read through them all. Keeps my mindset right. Now, I will tell you, it is kind of funny. It's a funny thing when that sound goes off, and I'll get back into the conclusion. But this, I'm sorry to get such a, but when that sound goes off, the dogs are so used to that sound, and Bear is in the house, and he heard that, and he was sleeping. As soon as he heard that, he jumps up because we share our locations, and they know when it goes off, somebody's coming to the door. They figure dogs are smart. I mean, they just realize. Oh my God, it's just funny. So anyhow, so I'll start at the beginning. So in conclusion, the purpose was that you know to help guide the newbie blogger and identify the common mistakes uh, that bloggers make. And do you know why we enjoy helping y'all? Because we don't want you to make the same mistakes we make. Okay, we don't want you to pay for all that crap, and we want you to achieve it faster than we did. Okay, so but the biggest thing of all is I want to teach y'all in the beginning, don't go out and be the spammer. Be honest and sincere. Admit when you screw up and move on. Okay? Make sure you're paying attention to what you're selling, promoting, anything like that. Okay? So, with that being said, does anybody have any questions? Because if you do, leave some comments. Maybe nobody has any questions. Not okay with that. If you're watching a replay, please leave questions or comments in the comment section. We monitor the blog consistently. I will say this that this week, in towards Christmas, I believe, we're kind of kicked back a little bit. The VA is kind of on her little vacation, limited. I mean, she'll answer if I, if she needs to on something or take care of something. I'm sure as good as she is too. I really appreciate her helping us out, especially, I don't know what I had done when I was sick. She kind of picked the pieces up and kept making sure she would send messages, and I'll be like, yeah, just paste that. That's okay. This and that. But she does a wonderful job, and I'm glad that had we not already reviewed stuff and scheduled things out when I got sick. Oh my gosh, our business would have plummeted. That's why it's important for you to always have a couple. I'm telling you right now, one of the things about content and blogging and things like that, if you can go ahead and schedule at least 2 weeks out, at least. I mean, we're scheduled a month, and then we add to it. Okay, it took us a little bit to get there, but here's what I'm telling you: what happens if you do get sick? Because you have to be able to, you have to still provide for your audience. Because if you die off, it's harder for you to come back. Now, the only thing for me that was hard about coming back was live streaming and that was because of my voice and coughing and things like that. And I get tired, quicker. I'm saying that I get tired quicker, but I'm not, subconsciously I keep telling myself I'm not. And I'm starting to pick back up. I mean, we're going on week number 4. And I'm not even having produced much content. But, so anyhow, that being said, we are going to, again, you can go over into our Facebook group. The link's in there. Your free guide, simple graphic creation. Of course, we just give you a top thing. There's all kinds of content over there. Just, go on over and join our group. Listen, if you don't like it, you can always say, hey, I don't like this group, and I'm out of here. And so you can go over there to facebook.com/everlasting creators. You can do that. So you can catch us on our social media site, Facebook. I'll pause that for a minute so I let it take off. You can catch us over on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and our website, and TikTok. Okay. I'm kind of proud of myself. I don't want to say, oh my gosh, see, this is why I like Restream. I just noticed that you can put like your music in order of what you want to play first. Oh my gosh, I mean, I accidentally discovered it. That's how easy and simplified, I said Restream. StreamYard is. Okay, not Restream. Yeah, StreamYard. I mean, and I haven't been ever on Restream for a while, so I don't know what it's like. And I can't say like Be Live and a couple of those other ones are. And I'm not saying that those are bad platforms either. And Zoom, I can use them. But I am so happy with StreamYard. StreamYard just freaking rocks. Period. So, anyhow, I'm Joshua Shoemaker. I am the CMO of EverlastingCreators.com, and on behalf of my lovely wife, Christina Shoemaker, the CEO, we bid you a good night. You can catch us live streaming at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I forgot, at 10 a.m. So we doubled. We're going hardcore, and we're not going to stop. So we can help as many people out there as we can. We want to continue to provide you with great quality content, which you will always have. Okay? Sooner or later, though, some things are going to turn into paid. So you better take some things while it is. We'll make it affordable to the people that are in our group. The group gets, people who are in the group, we'll work with them a little bit. So, that being said, I'm out. God bless you. Have a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. We'll see you inside our group.